Hello, how's everyone doing? Welcome back to my channel for another 1/6 scale third-party review. Today we got Mr. Alfred from Daftoys, which is of course Alfred Pennyworth from the Dark Knight movies. And this is the box that it comes with, which is pretty huge, much bigger than what I'm used to receive from Daftoys, but that's a reason for that we will see later. Anyway, this is the box that it comes. In the down you got the Batman logo, looks quite nice, and in the back have this amazing background. I really like this image, looks pretty nice. Mr. Alfred 1/6 scale collectible figure. Once you open the box you will find one layer with our Alfred and also with two coats without any packing, but as you can see our Alfred, at least the head sculpt, looks pretty good. I don't know if it's a recast from Hot Toys, but we will see about that later. This is the first layer with just what it seems to be 3 pairs of extra hands, Alfred, and then the second layer with a huge display base and some accessories. Let's take everything out and take a closer look. Here we have all the accessories that comes with our Alfred Pennyworth from Daftoys, but before moving to these accessories, let's take first a look at those 2 coats. This is the first jacket that it comes with. Is a simple jacket, but one thing you already know if you collect third party is that Daftoys always do very well in their clothing. The tailoring, the stitching always look very well done. Then we got this long coat, which I like very much the material. The material looks very nice. The coat seems to be tailored pretty well. I like all the details on it. Looks a very clean stitch without any lines going out. Everything looks very clean. It's one thing I like from Daftoys is the work that they do with their clothing. But that's the long coat. Passing now to the accessories. As you can see, the accessories are not much, but they are quite interesting. Starting here with the food tray, that looks pretty nice. This plastic, but portrays wood very well. The paint is quite clean. Then we got a full breakfast set. We got here the orange juice, looks pretty nice, the bottle very clean. We got as well here the plate with the cover, and you got here your milk with cereals and fruit, which looks very well detailed as well. Then we got a glass of milk with that shining painting there. Very good painting in these small accessories. I'm really impressed with what they did here. Then we got as well one empty plate, and the cover is an extra accessory if you want to use, and then also a small cup, empty cup, and then one with coffee that looks very well painted as well. It's quite funny, these accessories. The first time I have these accessories in 1/6 scale. And then of course you got a fork, a knife and a spoon. And what's more interesting about these ones is that they are made of steel. I suppose it was plastic, but they are tiny, made of steel and very well detailed. I really love this small fork and knife, and they made it in steel is really a very big surprise because I thought it was just clean plastic. Then for the ends, you got 3 extra pairs of ends. The ends look quite good and I really like the detail. It's not so easy to show on the camera, but the veins and the pink color that goes around the nails, they really did a very good job with these. These are not second market ends. Daftoys did these ends on purpose for this figure. We can check other end as well, and as you can see there are tiny tones of pink going around the fingers that really gives a more realistic feeling for these ends. I really like the job they did with these. Then of course we got our Alfred glasses. These glasses are the same as Mars Toys use with their Walter White. It's just aluminum frame. There are no lens, so you really need to be careful because they are very easy to damage. Sometimes you even need to work a bit with them so they will fit correctly because the aluminum is really very thin. Finally we got our display base, which is really huge. I don't know what Daftoys were thinking when they did this base. It looks quite okay. I like as well the smooth surface here in the down that will not damage the glass if your display is made of glass. They are trying to portray it like a balcony floor or something like that, but this is so huge that you can fit easily 3 1/6 scale figures. If you are in need of a big display base, you can consider this one. Let's take a look now at our figure. Here it is, our Alfred Pennyworth from Daftoys. I'm starting to think that this is really a recast from the Hot Toys one. I don't own the Hot Toys one, but from the photos I've seen, it seems that this is really a recast. If it is so, it's a pity, but anyway, they did this really well. The paint, the face expression, everything looks on point. I really like this head sculpt, and for me that I missed the one that Hot Toys released. If Hot Toys will not release a new one, I may have to stick with this one because it really looks very good. The outfit, I really like this coat. This coat looks amazing. Again, Daftoys always impressed with outfits and the clothing they do. I really like the way they did the coat. Then the pants are just normal black pants. The shoes also nothing special, well painted, well detailed, with some wrinkles there that I really like. The pants are okay as well, but mostly I really like this blue jacket or coat. Really looks nice, and Alfred really used it in the Dark Knight movies. Anyway, here it is, the head sculpt, the jacket. I think these as a set from Daftoys really look very well done. It's a pity if the head sculpt is really a recast. I would prefer if they went with something by themselves, but it's what it is. As for the articulation itself, you don't have any problem. You got good articulation in the legs, but this is not the figure that you need any articulation. You will just stand with a food tray on his hand. But overall, I'm really surprised with what they did with this Alfred. Really quite a good set. So here it is, our Alfred Pennyworth from Daftoys. Overall, I really think they nailed it with this one. It's a pity again that the head sculpt is really a recast from Hot Toys. They could do one by themselves and surprise us even more. Anyway, if you are a Batman, a Dark Knight fan, if you missed the one from Hot Toys, here is a good chance for you to have Alfred in your collection. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I will see you in the next one.